Precisely 1:15. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. News edited by Catherine Pereira and read by Sharifa Tahir. Headlines. IGP C.D. Vikramaratne appears before court. Dr. Chandima Jeevandra of the Sri Jayawardhanapura University says that if a person who have contracted with coronavirus earlier has the possibility of being infected by the Omicron fast. A stock of potatoes which is unsuitable for human consumption was detected from Dambulla. Sri Lanka Freedom Party says they work with the government continuously, although they criticize the government. And on news overseas, South Africa's president calls for lifting of Omicron travel bans. We move on to local news in detail now. Inspector General of Police C.D. Vikramaratne has arrived at the Colombo High Court to give evidence on the case against former IGP Pujit Jayasundara over the Easter Sunday attacks. On Friday, the Colombo High Court trial at bar had issued summons on Police Chief C.D. Vikramaratne to appear before the court today. He was summoned to testify in the case filed against former IGP Pujit Jayasundara over his failure to take action to prevent the 2019 Easter Sunday bombings. When the case was called before High Court judges Namal Balal, Aditya Patabandige and Mohammed Irshadin on Friday, the Deputy Solicitor General Dilip Papiris, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, requested the court to summon the current IGP, who is named as a witness in the case, to give evidence. Giving evidence today, Senior DIG Director State Intelligence Nilantha Jayawardena said that Foreign Intelligence Unit have been informed on the information of the Easter Sunday attack on 20th April evening and in morning of the day of the attack. He also stated that he has informed the high security officials in this regard. He also informed the former IGP through WhatsApp. He said he could not inform the former President Maithripala Sirisena, although he took a telephone call to the Presidential Operational Office. Dr. Chandima Jeevandra of the Sri Jayawardhanapura University says that a person who have been infected with several corona variants of Alpha, Beta, Gamma and Delta, which was identified earlier, have the possibility of being infected by the Omicron variant fast. He said that they hope all vaccines approved by the WHO would show a good response to this new variant. Omicron can be identified by a PCR test. A stock of potatoes which is unsuitable for human consumption was detected in Dambulla. It has been identified that some organized businessmen of the Dambulla Economic Centre have imported such potatoes from India, Pakistan and from several countries for a long time. They have distributed these potatoes to hotels in the island. The stock of potatoes detected yesterday has been imported from India. It has been reported that 45 kilos of such potatoes was found in the stores. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation giving you the news. Sri Lanka Freedom Party says that they have not taken any decision to remove from the government. Secretary to the party, State Minister Dasri Jayasekara, says that they work with the government continuously, although they criticize the government. He also stated that they have no disappointment with the government as well. The National Building Research Organisation says that the red notice issued to the 8 districts will be in effect till 8 p.m. today. Red alert have been issued to Colombo, Kaluthura, Kandy, Kagol, Kurunagala, Matale, Nuwara and Ratnapura districts. Around 2,000 acres of paddy land in the Vavuniya and Mannar districts were inundated due to heavy rain experienced recently. That's local news for the moment.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddhalepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddhalepa, the Veda Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Veda Mahatmya.
The government hopes to obtain the support of SpaceX company of Elon Musk, who is the super innovator in US. Initial activities has begun to obtain the Starlink's internet service, which has been introduced to the world. These facts have been revealed by the Sri Lanka Telecommunication Regulatory Commission through their Twitter account.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya. Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddhalepa.
Watch Life is brought to you by
Tertiary and Vocational Education Commission.
The train operation from Colombo Batticaloa has been normalized. Meenagaya Intercity City was operated from recently. Several train services, which were temporarily suspended due to the inclement weather conditions, will resume from today, according to the Railway Control Room. Accordingly, the Podimanike train will operate between Badula and Colombo on the upcountry line from today. The department is ready to conduct operational activities of the Puttalam train from tomorrow as the renovation activities have been completed.
Please be aware on institutes, registration and accreditation when you are selecting vocational courses which leads to achieve your future career goals. Do not waste your valuable time and money. Confirm institutes, registration and accreditation by TVEC. For more information, visit nearest District Divisional Secretariat offices and meet career guidance practitioners or skill development officers. Message from Tertiary and Vocational Education Commission.
Coming up, World News.
World News headlines. South Africa's president calls for lifting of Omicron travel bans. US and Iran seek to break impasse at talks on reviving nuclear deal. G7 health ministers to discuss new variant. We move on to World News in detail now. South Africa's president has condemned travel bans enacted against his country and its neighbours over the new coronavirus variant Omicron. Cyril Ramaphosa said he was deeply disappointed by the action, which he described as unjustified, and called for the bans to be urgently lifted. The UK, EU and US are among those who have imposed travel bans. Omicron has been classed as a variant of concern. Early evidence suggests it has a higher reinfection risk. The heavily mutated variant was detected in South Africa earlier this month and reported to the World Health Organization last Wednesday. Critical talks with Iran to prevent the collapse of a nuclear deal are to resume in Vienna after 5 months. Officials will discuss the possible return of the US to the 2015 accord, which limited Iran's nuclear activities in return for the lifting of sanctions. Iran has violated key commitments since then President Donald Trump pulled out in 2018 and reinstated U.S. sanctions. Joe Biden is willing to lift them if Iran reserves or reverses the breaches, but he wants the U.S. to make the first move. Finally, on World News, the new Omicron coronavirus variant surfaced in several countries around the world over the weekend. And that's prompted the UK government to call an urgent meeting of group of 7 health ministers today. As the current chair of the G7, the UK wants member nations to discuss how to address the spread of the variant. A UK health agency confirmed on Sunday that a person who arrived in the country from southern Africa was infected with the variant. It is the 3rd case in the UK. And that's World News.
Moving on with sports news.
And on sports news, a second test match between West Indies and Sri Lanka was scheduled to commence today in Galle, but the match has been delayed due to bad weather.
Cash through NSB globally and win wonderful gifts locally. Will you be the lucky winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee? 50 gold sovereigns for the top prize winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee. Scooters for the 10 second prize winners. iPhones for the 10 third prize winners. Mountain bikes for the 29 fourth prize winners. From October 1st, 2021 to September 30th, 2022. Remit a minimum of $100 or an equivalent amount in any foreign currency through NSB U Trust for 6 months consecutively. Send more money and increase the chances of winning.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Ceylon Beverages Holdings plc company has decided to pay intermediate dividends for their shareholders. ₹6.31 will be given for each voting shares. The dividends payment will be conducted on the 28th of next month.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Cash through NSB globally and win wonderful gifts locally. Will you be the lucky winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee? 50 Go sovereigns for the top prize winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee. Scooters for the 10 second prize winners. iPhones for the 10 third prize winners. Mountain bikes for the 29 fourth prize winners.
Development News is brought to you by Let's take all out of the coconut tree and make the island thriving and prosperous. Call our hotline 1928. WhatsApp 070 400 1928.
Several fields functioning under the Ministry of Industries has taken several decisions for the upliftment of these fields. The clothes needed for the state institutes will be purchased from local apparel manufacturers. More priorities will be given for the rural traditional entrepreneurs who earn more than 100 million rupees.
Development News was brought to you by the coconut tree is well grown in almost all the parts of the island. It is an exceptional source of extra income. The shell, the husk and almost all the parts of the coconut tree makes you money, providing you with an excellent extra source of income. It will also help to nourish the economy of the country. You will be guided with all necessary informations regarding the coconut cultivation, with the novel cultivation techniques and all other related and upgraded informations by the Coconut Research Institute, Lunavilla. Call our hotline 1928. WhatsApp 070 400 1928.
Economic news, courtesy of...
I bought my daughter a laptop for her work by managing my finances. Whatever the expenses may be, I can't afford to miss out on life's special moments like her birthday or our anniversary. So you need to invest to make your family's future flourish.
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibilities. That's why we promise to give you the best returns and guarantee on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act No. 42 of 2011.
In a bid to support Sri Lanka's artisans to conquer international markets, the Industries Ministry last week launched Lakshilpa.com. The main objective of the website is to empower the craftsmen spread across the country by giving the utmost worth and financial value that can be given nationally and internationally to their products, as well as to elevate the pride of Sri Lankan handicrafts to the international level.
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibility. That's why we promise to give you the best returns and guarantee on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act No. 42 of 2011.
Weather Report was sponsored by
Dialogue, in partnership with the Ministry of Education, brings Nanasa app, a trilingual educational mobile app for online learning. With video-based lessons from grade 1 to A-levels. Now your child can study with ease on your mobile with the Nanasa app. No subscription fees. Download via Google Play Store, App Store, Huawei Store or Windows. Dialogue, the future today.
The Met Department says that showers or thunder showers will occur over most parts of the island after 1 p.m. Fairly heavy showers above 75 millimeters may occur at some places in Sabaragamo, Central, Northwestern and Uva provinces and in Gaul and Mathura districts. Weather Report was sponsored by
Dialogue, in partnership with the Ministry of Education, brings Nanasa app, a trilingual educational mobile app for online learning. With video-based lessons from grade 1 to A-levels. Now your child can study with ease on your mobile with the Nanasa app. No subscription fees. Download via Google Play Store, App Store, Huawei Store or Windows. Dialogue, the future today.
With that, we conclude this bulletin of news.